Imagine handing someone money without actually giving them money. Sounds impossible, right? Yet, millions of people do it every day. You tap your phone, the payment is successful, and you get coffee on your hand. But what actually traveled between the phone and the machine? Was it your card number, your bank account, or was it something else entirely? Every day, billions of dollars move around the world without a single coin changing the hands, without cash, without card being inserted, without any signatures, just with a tap. Today, we are diving into the hidden world of NFC. NFC stands for Near Field Communication. Think of it like Wi-Fi is shouting across the room, Bluetooth is like talking to a person nearby, but NFC is you're whispering into the ear of somebody near you. For communication to happen, the two devices must be extremely close. They should be within 4 centimeters. That's why you need to physically tap on your phone or your card. And surprisingly, this limitation is actually the greatest strength of NFC. Right now, all around you, there are invisible radio waves, Wi-Fi signals, mobile signals, Bluetooth, GPS. Your phone constantly interacts with these signals. NFC is another kind of radio communication. But unlike Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, it operates at a very different frequency, 13.56 MHz. And instead of communicating a very long distance, it creates tiny invisible communication zone, a miniature bubble of radio energy. And that's where the magic begins. Now let's zoom into the payment terminal. The terminal is constantly creating an electromagnetic field. Imagine it continuously asking, is there an NFC device nearby? Over and over again. Now, when your phone enters this field, something fascinating happens. Inside your phone is a tiny copper antenna. When it enters the electromagnetic field of that terminal, electricity is induced inside the antenna. The same principle that was discovered by Michael Faraday in 1830, it's helping you buy a coffee today. The moment your phone detects the field, it activates the NFC chip. Now, the conversation begins. Imagine your phone and the payment terminal meeting for the first time. The terminal says, hello, who are you? And the phone replies, I am an NFC device. The terminal asks, can I talk to you? Your phone replies, yes. This process is called handshake. Now, your phone is not the only one nearby. So, how does the terminal know who to communicate with? NFC uses something called as anti-collision detection. Every NFC has a unique identifier. The terminal quickly identifies nearby devices and chooses the one. That's done all within milliseconds, fast enough that you can't even notice. Now, what data is actually sent? When you tap this phone to pay, your actual card number is not transmitted. Instead, modern payment system uses something called as tokenization. Imagine you're giving a movie ticket to someone rather than giving your house keys. The ticket grants temporary access, but it doesn't reveal anything important. That's essentially what tokenization does. Your phone generates a temporary digital token. The token represents your card, but it contains no useful information for the criminals. Even if it's intercepted, it's largely worthless. Now, let's get inside more deeper. Inside modern smartphone, there is a specialized security chip. It's called secure element. Think of it as a miniature vault. The vault stores payment information, encryption key, and authentication information separately from the operating system. Even if malware is detected on your phone, accessing the vault would be extremely difficult. When you use your Face ID or your fingerprints for your authentication, that secure element creates digital cryptographic signature. That signature proves, yes, this came from an authorized device. The payment terminal forwards the information to the bank verifies it, and the payment is approved in less than a second. Now, you might think that NFC is really fast, but it's not as fast as Wi-Fi because the operating speed of NFCs are usually less than 1 Mbps. But NFC doesn't need speed because it's only sending tiny amount of information. A payment token, a train ticket, an Opal fare, a hotel key, a digital identity. These all are tiny packets of data, tiny enough to travel almost instantly. Now the question comes, is NFC really safe? Can someone steal from my wallet just by walking past me? In theory, that's possible, but in practice, it's extremely difficult. They have to be really near you, as NFC operates at a very short range, usually under 4 centimeters, and attacker would not get very close. And even then, if they came close, encryption protects transactions, token protects card details, biometrics protects the authorization, and finally, the bank monitors any suspicious activity. No technology is perfect, but NFC payments are generally safer than carrying cash. NFC could also be used to lock your door, start your car, unlock your house, storing your driving license, verifying your identity. It becomes your wallet, your key, your ticket, your ID. One tap, that's all it's needed. The next time when you tap to buy a coffee, remember what's actually happening. An electronic magnetic field is created, an antenna harvests energy, a secure chip generates cryptographic proof, encrypted data travels through air, a bank verifies your identity, and finally the transaction completes. All before you even pick up the drink. What looks like a simple tap is actually physics, engineering, cryptography, and computer science working together in perfect harmony. If you learned something new today, subscribe for more technology related stories in the future. And tell me in the comments what next technology you would like me to cover. See you in the next one.